close your eyes.
Yo, welcome everybody back to the 2-Minute Warning. I'm your host Ethan, and I got Lucas on remotely. I've got Lucas on remotely.
Didn't pick it up?
No, it didn't pick you up. Anyways, we're back with another
What's
episode. We're back with another episode, and we're going to be going through the bracket, the playoff bracket, every team's recap from the season, something they can do better in the next season, and we're going to finish it off with the head coach's tier list because of, all the firings that happened literally in the past, 3 days. It's crazy, but anyways, let's jump right into it. Let's jump right into the bracket. So I'm going to start with my bracket, and then we're both going to take pictures of each other's bracket, and it's going to both be on the Twitter. And yeah. So first, the first game I want to talk about is the 5-4 seed on the AFC, which is the Cleveland Browns versus the Houston Texans. Now this is a trap game here.
It's not a trap game. They're 5-4.
They're both good teams. I think this is one of the most interesting matchups of the playoffs, and give me Joe Flacco and that Cleveland Browns defense to beat the rookie. And as much as I want Houston to win, I got the Browns. Their defense is too good. I think they can pressure CJ Stroud into throwing a couple picks, maybe have a few sacks. Myles Garrett's gonna go nuts. And yeah, like Joe Flacco's balling. So, but it's really hard to tell. This
Watson.
What? What'd you say?
Deshaun Watson's squad. Deshaun Watson's old squad.
Yeah. This is the battle of the sex offender. Anyways, what are your thoughts on this first game?
The sex offender on the Houston. Who's the sex offender on the Texans?
No, that's what Deshaun Watson was on both teams, and they both had a sex offender on both teams.
Okay.
Anyways, what's your thoughts on this?
Deshaun Watson, he ain't do nothing. I think Cleveland, Starbuck, it would be great to see Joe Flacco versus the Ravens. That everyone wants to see that.
Yeah, that's why.
Just to continue the storyline.
Yeah.
And do that. Houston is gonna win this. Yes, they're a young team. They don't have the experience, but they have one guy that's been here before. And his Singletary. Singletary is the guy that's gonna go and fucking 20 yards just because he's been here. He knows what it's like. He has experience. And I kind of want to see a Devin Singletary revenge game against the Buffalo Bills, maybe. But we'll have to see. But yeah, give me the Houston Texans.
You're taking Houston. I got the Browns. Now, the next game in the AFC, this is the 6-3 seed. Miami versus Kansas City. This is a good one here.
No-brainer.
No, it's a no-brainer for me. Give me the Dolphins.
What?
Yeah. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Okay. This is a guy that's been hating on the Dolphins all year after I started the hate train. I have been a Dolphins hater this whole year pretty much. I've given them respect week to week because, yes, they're a well-formed team. But this is the guy that's been hard knocks hating on them. Picking the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs?
Yep.
I don't know. Give me the Chiefs. I think it's a no-brainer. I read a stat. The Patriots have won more games against 500 and over teams this year than the Miami Dolphins. So give me the Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Dolphins just because I think that Patrick Mahomes does not have enough weapons to perform in the playoffs. I know he's got Kelsey, and that defense is really
That's
good
all you
too,
need.
But I think they're against a team like the Dolphins, they're going to need more than just Kelsey performing. And I think the Dolphins have more weapons. They've got Mostert, they've got A-Chain, they've got Tyreek Hill, they've got Jalen Waddle, they've got weapons. They've got Jalen Ramsey on defense.
The thing is, they haven't beaten good teams. If they come out and they've been dominant all year, and like they're a 6 seed, they were the 1 seed not too long ago. Look how many games they've dropped. Tyreek, house burned down.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for whatever happened. Obviously, that's going to take an effect. Yeah. But Tyreek Hill, he's fading. He's fading. He hasn't been performing like early season, which I feel like I kind of expected. I don't know if everyone did. People thought he was going to get 2,000 yards. He's had injuries. Waddle, super down year. Obviously, he's getting yards. I mean, it's just he's not the guy he should be performing at.
But I think
Dolphins
with playoffs,
the Dolphins
increasing a whole intensity. I think Waddle's going to play better.
I mean, who knows? It's not like he's super experienced in that realm, so I wouldn't say so. But the Dolphins, they also, in my opinion, don't have a better running game. I mean, if the Chiefs ran it as much as the Dolphins ran it, Pacheco would be a 1,800-yard rusher. So give me Pacheco to go crazy. Give me Travis Kelce to go crazy. Give me Rashee Rice to go crazy. Rashee Rice probably going to get 2 touchdowns. Travis Kelce is going to finally get 150 yards. I think that rest week is going to do good for him. I think it's going to be the Chiefs. The Miami Dolphins just haven't beaten enough good teams. When you, in your own division, have less wins against 500 and up teams than the Patriots, who just fired Bill Belichick because of how bad they're performing, that should say something. So give me the Chiefs.
So with your bracket, you picking the Chiefs. The Chiefs are set to play the winner of Pittsburgh and Buffalo, and Houston plays Baltimore. In my bracket, because I chose Miami, they play Baltimore, and Cleveland is going to play the winner of this next game, which is Pittsburgh and Buffalo. This is a no-brainer for me. Give me the Bills. With TJ Watt's not playing, so it's gonna be a fucking heyday for the Bills to go nuts on the.
But it's JJ Watt.
Oh, sorry.
Did
I say JJ?
No, but JJ might play.
Oh yeah, sure. JJ's not gonna play. Fucking comes out of retired.
He's been talking about it. He's tweeting all over. He's tweeting himself in a Steelers jersey, wearing his brother's number. It might happen. Now, in all realisticness, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen next week, not this week. But there's a slim chance.
I'm going to take but I'm still going to take the Bills. Come on. You're not going to take the Bills here?
Okay.
You got to take the Bills. Come on, they're the 2 seed.
I want to take the Bills. But here's the thing. Okay? And I'm probably going to take the Bills, right? A KC Buffalo game again.
Yeah, this is
would be nice.
Third straight year.
But no. They didn't play a couple years. But that being said,
they did. Oh, or did they play Cincinnati?
They didn't play last year. Last year they played 2 years ago, and that was kind of the start. I'm pretty sure they played Cincinnati. Remember Burrowhead
Burrow beat the Bills the 1 year, and then the Bills beat Burrow the other year. Yeah, they played Cincy. Anyways,
yeah, because the Bengals were in the playoffs, the Super Bowl last year. But that being said,
what are you talking about?
Who was in the Super Bowl last year? Then
the Super Bowl last year was, it was Kansas City, and it wasn't the Bengals.
Oh, and the Eagles. 2 years ago, I'm thinking of. 2 years ago, I'm thinking of. Sorry. I was thinking of Bengals Rams. Sorry. No, yes, you're right. Okay. So here's the thing. If JJ Watt ends up signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, not if he plays, if he signs with them this week, give me the Steelers.
Dude,
and I really want to take the Steelers.
Back. Dude, no way.
I really want to take the Steelers.
Back.
I really want to take the Steelers here. Because the script won't write that well that the Bills and Kansas City play each other again. I don't think that's going to happen. The Steelers are hot. They've beaten good teams back to back to back weeks, with somehow fucking Mason Rudolph being the guy. Najee Harris is actually performing well.
Dude,
They're
JJ
running
Watt's
it well.
joking. He's joking. He is not coming back. He can't, even if he wanted to.
Why?
He'll literally come back and he'll like tear his ACL in the first 10 minutes.
No, I don't think so. He was even saying seriously, his health
has
isn't
a
the
heart
problem.
condition.
His cardio isn't.
He has a heart
What
condition.
the fuck does? Bro, DeMar Hamlin has a heart condition.
But he died.
Fucking like.
He has.
I'm
he
just
has
saying,
atrial
if JJ Watt
fibrillation.
signs with the team, bro, he had it his whole fucking career. It's like, okay,
No, he won't be.
he is more than able to play. If he comes back, he's probably gonna get a couple sacks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he's not gonna like.
If he comes back,
He's not gonna be the JJ.
not if he
Watt
plays.
everyone
If
wants
he
him to
signs with the team, no, it's not the thing. If he comes back, I'm having hard trying to convince myself to take the Bills here. Give me the Steelers. Mike Tomlin, they were saying he was out a couple weeks ago.
So
Give me the
that-
Steelers.
Now that puts
That Steelers Baltimore,
Houston.
that's going to be a good one.
Houston, Kansas City. You picked everybody. I didn't pick. We both all picked
I know.
completely opposites. Anyways,
Yeah.
jump into the NFC side. We've got Philly, Tampa, and give me the underdogs. Give me Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, honestly.
The Eagles have won 1 out of their last 5 games. They are
6
not-
games.
6 games. They
They're
are
1
not
in
balling.
5 last 6.
Yeah, they are not balling.
No.
So give me.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy, he's gonna cut. He leads Cleveland to their first ever playoff win. Gets fucking ripped by the fans. Gets traded or whatever. Signs with Carolina.
Well, because he can't throw a football. Because after
then-
his injury, he
and
can't
then
throw a football straight.
plays like complete dog water in fucking Carolina, and then gets traded to or gets. I think did he get waived? Or did he get traded? Whatever. He goes to the Rams, and he
was a
balls
free
out.
agent.
He was a free agent. Yeah, so he got waived. So
I think.
he balled out in the last 2 games for the Rams. Earns this contract with Tampa, and then leads Tampa to their first playoff win without Tom Brady, in what 20 years?
Without Tom Brady in 20 years. No.
They haven't won a playoff game
Um,
since 2000. Last time they won a playoff game without Tom Brady. When was it? Like too long ago. That'd been it's all coming for a circle, like full circle, right? Like Baker winning another playoff game. That's crazy. It's crazy. Who do you got here? Philly, Tampa?
That would be a good story. Okay, so here's the thing. Philly's banged up, right? Their defense, they can't tackle anyone. Their offense is struggling with turnovers. Jalen Hurts just fucking broke his finger.
Yeah.
But I
his
feel like
finger
they're
looked
going to find a
fucked.
way to win.
His finger looked fucked.
I feel like they're going to find a way to win. I just feel like I don't see the Eagles losing this. I really want them to.
The last time the Bucks won a playoff game without Tom Brady was when they won the Super Bowl in 2002. 22 years. 22 years
But the thing is, yeah, so they have 0 playoff experience.
without Brady. So that'd
But
be nuts.
if
That'd be
anyone's
crazy.
going to do it,
If anyone's gonna do it, it's
I
gonna be
don't know.
Baker.
The thing is,
If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Barry Baker. Yeah, give me the Bucks.
no, I mean, oh my god.
But it wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles came out and won this football game by a landslide. Like the Eagles are a good team when they're all healthy and they're all playing full strength. They're one of the
Okay,
best
so here's the thing, right? Eagles have how many injuries right now?
The Eagles have.
Is there a
Jalen
number
Hurts
on
is-
that?
Jalen Hurts is injured. He's broken his
He'll be
finger.
playing though.
Devonta Smith
He'll
is
be playing
injured.
though.
AJ Brown's injured.
AJ Brown's injured. Fuck.
Yep. AJ Brown.
Okay, so if AJ Brown
Devonta Smith's injured.
and Devonta Smith are playing, are they playing?
Probably. Like I would assume so.
Okay, if AJ Brown and Devonta, if they're both playing, then give me the Eagles. But if one of them is missing, or both of them, then give me the Bucks.
So, well, I'll need a team. I need a team to complete this bracket here. Just get like. Well,
okay,
let's check here. So
Devonta
Smith is questionable, and he didn't play in Week 18. I
didn't
assume
practice?
they're gonna play.
Did he practice today or yesterday?
I'm not sure. So AJ Brown's injury believed to not be serious. So I assume, with the assumption.
Okay, so playing. Based off that, give me the Eagles. But I'm gonna add that caveat next week if that's wrong because AJ Brown and Devonta Smith played like one quarter. Give me that fucking win, okay? But yeah, give me the Eagles if they got the receiving core.
So I know that I've been on the Lions bandwagon since week 7.
Oh, you're gonna switch up here,
dude?
This is where you switch up.
These two teams have been tied together since that trade, and
this is where you switch up.
And what team came out on top on that trade? A lot of people say it was the Lions because they've gotten draft picks and all that kind of stuff.
It was the Lions, 100%.
But what did the Rams get out of it? They got a fucking Super Bowl win. And guess what? Give me the Rams again. I'm switching up. Why am I switching up?
What the fuck? This is where you switch up?
Why am I switching up? Because fucking Puka's the guy. And if Cup's playing full strength, that team is fucking ridiculous. Aaron Donald's still an amazing defender. Fucking that team is Super Bowl caliber, and give me the Rams to fucking.
Well, I don't know if they're Super Bowl caliber.
Well,
they have some problems on defense.
You'll see by the time I'm done my bracket that they're Super Bowl caliber. Give me the Rams. This game. You gotta agree with me because you don't like the Lions either.
So here's the thing.
You'd think that I don't like the Lions.
As a Seahawks fan, you think I like the Rams better than the Lions?
No, but you would think that I don't like the Lions, being a Packers fan. Division rivals. And all
you shouldn't. But you're not a true fan.
Fuck.
That being said,
asshole.
That being said,
you're an asshole.
That being said, give me the Lions, man. Honestly, Detroit up. Honestly,
you are literally picking every team I am not picking.
Okay, I didn't think you were gonna pick the fucking Rams.
Did you just say the Lambs?
the Rams. I said the Rams. The fucking Rams? I didn't think you were going to pick the Rams.
I like that Rams team a lot. They're one of my favorite teams. When Cincinnati's healthy, they're... No, seriously. You laugh, but I'm serious.
How do you have one of your favorite teams, dude? Dude,
Would
the
I can't cheer for more than one team?
The Lions are going to get their... No, you can't. You shouldn't. But
I'm not saying that the Packers are shit or anything.
We'll get to them. Yeah, give me the Lions, man. One of my buddies, he's gonna be going to the game, so he's gonna be the good luck charm. He believes in his heart that they're the best team. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't think so, but give me the Lions to win a game just for the hell of it. Laporta, he should be good to go. Jahmyr Gibbs should be good. David Montgomery should be good. Even Jared Goff might throw some bombs. I don't know. But give me the Lions because the Lions have it in them to prove everyone that they didn't fuck up getting rid of Stafford.
Yeah. Well,
you know what?
The Rams have proven.
I was watching the Pat McAfee show, and they said something hilarious. They said, "What if Stafford just went to the end zone, took a safety on the final play of the game? You're welcome, Detroit. Just give them the win. Detroit's winning this by one way or another. It'll probably be a defensive game. I don't think this is going to be a super offensive game. If it is, I lean towards the Rams because I don't think they have enough people to guard Puka and Cooper Kupp. But I think they have enough talent to make it a defensive game with Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan boy. What a beautiful Michigan win, by the way. Won the Natty. Oh, my God. Amazing. But that being said, give me the lines.
I saw this crazy stat where it was like, it showed a record. It was like the most touchdowns or something, like caught by a receiver or something. It was like something crazy like that. And then it was Calvin Johnson. And then it was like, there was another record, like most receiving yards in a season, which was Cooper Kupp. And then there was like the most receiving yards and most touchdowns in a season by a rookie. And it was Puka. And it's like, who was the quarterback for all these record-setting players? It was Stafford. Like, Buddy.
Yeah, the problem is Stafford might retire.
That is true.
Honestly,
he's getting old.
Imagine he
like
loses here and retires in Detroit. That would be
like
amazing.
Retires this game, like they lose tonight.
Yes.
Lose
at the end of the game. He pulls a Derrick Henry, takes the mic, says, "I love you, Detroit. Love you, LA.
I'm out." That'd be crazy.
I'm out.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
I would love him to do that, but realistically, he's gonna play for a couple more years, especially trying. Because if he doesn't, they're fucked. if Stafford isn't playing, I think Stafford's the type of guy to play until they have picks to, or they have a quarterback to run it, right?
And Carson
He's
Wentz
the type of guy to do that. Well, I think he could be good enough to make playoffs, but I think Stafford will want them to have a young guy.
Yeah,
right.
They need to
so he can mentor him for a year and all that. The problem is they don't have draft picks, so I think he'll play for a couple more years so that when they have guys, then he's like not. He doesn't feel guilty. I feel like he's the type of guy to feel guilty. But yes, give me Detroit for that game.
All right. So next game, this one hits home a lot. Because if we had,
oh my God!
Because if we had Aaron Rodgers, there's no way I'm not picking the fucking Packers to win this game. No way I'm not. But
you have the next fucking quarterback Hall of Famer. Shut the fuck up, dude. Jordan Love's good enough, dude. Just pick him. We know you want to.
we haven't. We know
who I'm gonna pick too here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna put Dallas for you because we already know you're picking Dallas. Anyways,
yes. Dallas is.
Thing is, I got $50 on this game, on my Packers winning this game. So, fuck it, I gotta do it. Give me the Packers.
Idiot. Actually, stupid.
Give me the Packers, man.
We're probably negative $50 next week. Negative $50.
We're probably gonna get smoked.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Packers should be in playoffs, right?
No, they should be. No, they should be.
We can.
Seahawks suck dick. Sorry,
we can. We won! We have a winning record! Shut the fuck up! The Bears suck dick! I don't know if you saw my fucking story. I went on a long-ass rant.
You guys beat the Cardinals by 1 point.
I don't give a fuck. The Bears should be able to beat you guys.
You guys beat the fucking Cardinals by a PAT. Get out of here. Don't tell me you guys deserve to be in the playoffs. Fuck off with that shit. The Bears got smoked. Okay. It wasn't like it was a close game. The Bears,
it was 17-9. That's a one-score game.
How is that a one-score game? One-score tie game. Sure. Fuck.
Okay.
But no.
That's a one-score game.
Yeah. Well,
I'm saying.
Sorry.
We won
you guys
against way better teams. We won against way. Oh my God! It pisses me the fuck off because we should be in playoffs right now. Obviously, it's our own fault. We lost to the Rams. If we didn't lose to the Rams even once, we'd be in playoffs right now.
Maybe if your quarterback wasn't fucking Geno Smith, you'd be in the playoffs.
No, maybe if our quarterback stayed healthy. You know what? The fact we had a winning record with fucking Drew Lock and Geno Smith as our quarterbacks for the year, DK Metcalf got fucking suspended for like 2 games or got missed like 2 games. Fucking Jackson Smith missed like the first 6 weeks, he was nowhere to be found. Kenneth Walker hurt. Fucking, oh my god, dude. We had a great year considering what we had to go through, what the schedule we had. Our schedule was fucked.
I would love to hear
that. We had our bye week in week 5. The first possible bye week, we get fucked with it, so that when injuries come around, we're basically fucked. And we still found a way to win and get a positive record. But
I'd love to see the concept of having Patrick Mahomes on the fucking, because like the Seahawks, right? The Seahawks are stacked.
Dude, if we had Patrick Mahomes, we'd have 5 championships this year.
I would, because like all the Seahawks weapons, besides like the defense is not included in this. Besides the defense,
the defense is fucking amazing.
Yeah, like both defenses are great. But if every Seahawks strength is a Chiefs weakness. Besides maybe running back, like Pacheco and Walker could be a toss-up, but like, the Chiefs don't have that one guy that can just muscle through fucking everything. The Seahawks have.
Well, it was Travis Kelce.
It was, but
it was
like,
Travis
what?
Kelce,
Who's the
this
fucking?
Year, obviously, it was rough.
Fucking Noah Fant, trash.
Okay, Noah Fant's not trash. We just don't.
He's not Travis
Kelce.
Tight end. He's not Travis Kelce.
That's what you have to realize.
Put Patrick Mahomes. Put Mahomes and Kelce on that with that Seahawks receiving core, and whoever you prefer, fucking Kenneth Walker, Isaiah Pacheco, whatever. That is the best team in the league by far.
Yes, but that's like you can't.
That's fantasy.
You do that to any playoff team realistically, and they're the best team in the league. You're taking the best tight end and the best quarterback, right?
And you put like a good receiving core, I guess. Even if the Seahawks had CJ Stroud, they'd be balling. They'd be fucking 3 seed in the playoffs.
Yes, unfortunately, quarterback play was not the most consistent this year for us. Unfortunately, though, we had our bye week in the first possible week. We had it in week 5. That is obviously going to hinder us. It's not going to help us. We had multiple injuries. Kenneth missed a few games or played them injured. DK got suspended out of a game that was pretty winnable. Gino didn't play in a game that was pretty winnable. He missed a couple games due to injury. It was rough, right? We had penalties fuck us over sometimes. But that being said, we're not in playoffs, but we have a good enough team to where next year we'll be in playoffs realistically. Next year I think we'll get at least 11 wins.
Okay. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it off because the Seahawks fucking suck and they're not in the playoffs. So,
if the Seahawks suck, and we have the same record as the Packers, we just didn't get to play the fucking Bears, dude. We had to play the Eagles and the 49ers.
You got to play the Cardinals. You got to play the Cardinals. What?
Okay, you got to play the Bears. The fucking Bears.
Mm-hmm.
The Chicago Bears.
He's in denial.
The Chicago Bears.
Someone's in denial.
No, dude. I'm sorry. If we played the Bears, we'd win fucking 40 to.
You guys lost to the Falcons, though. Like you guys lost to the Saints.
I'm sorry. Are you comparing the Chicago Bears, who couldn't throw for 200 yards against third-string cornerbacks?
You lost to
Jesse Bates, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London.
You guys lost to the Panthers, though, too. Don't forget that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
We just didn't, though. No, we didn't.
Oh, sorry. That was last year. No, yeah. December 11th. You guys lost to the Panthers. 30-24 for the Panthers.
Are you slow?
December 11th. Oh, wait. That was last year. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm cutting
that out. We
didn't
play the Falcons either.
I'm cutting that out.
No, don't cut that out.
I'm cutting that out.
Because look at this.
I'm cutting that out.
Okay?
No way I leave that.
Okay. Look at the teams we beat and look at the teams the Green Bay Packers beat. Obviously, yes, we lost a couple games we should have won. Right? It happens every year. But you can't say the Seahawks are a fucking dog shit franchise when we don't get to play the Bears. We beat the Lions, we beat the Panthers, we beat the Giants, which the Green Bay Packers lost to.
Yeah, you guys did, but
we lost to the Bengals.
Tough schedule this
We
year. You guys
played
lost
the
to the
Bengals.
Steelers.
We played the Browns. We played the Ravens. We played the Commanders. We played the Rams. We played the 49ers twice. We played the Cowboys. I'm sorry, but, like, we should be in playoffs based off who we played. Like, I know it's divisional shit. We lost 2 games to our division, both division guys, but realistically, like, come on. We don't get to play the Bears twice. We have to play the Rams and the 49ers twice.
Yeah, you guys lost to a Rams team without Cooper Kupp. And then you get and Matt Stafford was playing. And then you guys lost to a shitty Bengals.
And we lost by 1 point.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you guys lost to the Bengals when they still. You guys lost to the Bengals when they still had Joe Burrow, so I guess that's fair. And then you guys had a tough schedule, but still. Anyways, so you.
In my opinion, we had the hardest schedule in the league. But give me the Cowboys. We got super off track talking about the Seahawks. We'll be talking about them more, talking about what they need to do. Yeah.
We're not going to spend
give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. It's simple. Green Bay, a Bears team that is fucking shit. They've lost to the Giants. Yes, Jordan Love's good. I'll give him. I wish we had Jordan Love. If we had Jordan Love, we'd be having 12 wins, right? Unfortunately, we don't. Right? We don't have consistent play. But that being said, Green Bay might do it. They have history. Know what happened the last time Green Bay and Dallas played in the playoffs. But that being said, yeah. Devontae Adams is on the Green Bay Packers.
Was that the last time? Yeah, the last time the Packers played Dallas. What didn't Aaron Rodgers fucking throw this crazy ass throw to Randall Cobb on the fucking? That shit was crazy.
Well, you don't have Aaron Rodgers. You have the next best thing. I know. Blah 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 blah. Yep, yeah. Okay. Dallas Cowboys are winning it.
Okay. So let's fly.
Green Bay's a sorry ass franchise.
Whatever. Let's fly through this next part. Baltimore, Miami Dolphins. Give me the Ravens. Pretty self-explanatory here. I'm just gonna finish I'm gonna finish off my bracket here. So, yeah, I like the Dolphins. This is where it ends. This is where it ends for them. Cleveland, Buffalo. Dude, fucking give me Flacco, man. I'm taking the Browns to go to the AFC Conference Championship. And then on the NFC side,
he just wants the storyline.
What?
Just want that storyline.
Want that storyline. Niners, Packers. This is where it ends for the Packers. Sorry, guys, but Niners getting smoked. And this is another
coming to terms with it.
Another reunion, another reunion for Baker here playing the Rams.
Dude, you just want fucking reunion games, bro.
But nah, the Rams take this.
Like next you're gonna choose the Rams because you want Ray McLeod to play the Rams. Like fucking oh my god, dude.
For the storyline of Nick Bosa versus Aaron Donald. No, I'm stretching now. The Flacco reunion here, so the Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Give me the Ravens. And LA versus Niners. This is where Brock Purdy throws 5 picks and he chokes this Matt Stafford and the Rams. That's an under. Yeah, you laugh, but that's an underdog pick here. And then this game, hear me out. This game,
oh my god, dude,
goes to overtime.
No way you're picking the LA Rams. Going to overtime.
The Rams take it, and Puka Nacua wins Super Bowl MVP. First player in NFL history to win a Super Bowl MVP, and it was their rookie season, which I don't think. That's
oh my god!
This is some. We're on some Kurt Warner shit here.
Oh my!
Give me the Rams.
Who's winning? Who's winning Super Bowl MVP? Sorry,
Puka.
I can't believe you have. Come on, dude.
Ballin', and that's my bracket, and I'm going to take a nice screenshot of this, and I'll put it on the Twitter, and then let's finish up yours. So, Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
Oh my god, I hope you get flamed, dude. I hope you get flamed. Okay, here's the thing. JJ Watt and TJ Watt are playing together.
JJ Watt's not fucking playing, dude. He was joking.
I have hope! He wasn't joking. He's thinking about it.
No, he's not.
Dude, look it up.
He's not. Stop.
Baltimore Ravens. But if and JJ Watt are playing together on that line together, give me the Steelers. That's the caveat.
That's not happening. So the Ravens are taking this then. If they're not, that's not happening. So
But I like this. I like this. Now I could do my own fucking Finals MVP and CJ Stroud. Ooh, fuck no! Give me the Chiefs, man. This Kelsey revenge game, bitch.
All right, in NFC, you got Eagles Niners. This is a rematch of last year's conference finals.
Eagles Niners. Okay.
This is
another. I'm gonna have another caveat.
Oh my god! Fuck off with this shit. Just pick a team, man. God.
I have trust issues, man.
Yeah, I know. All right. Eagles Niners.
Okay. Both teams fully healthy, right?
Jalen Hurts.
Both teams fully healthy. Teams fully healthy. Obviously, if they're still injured, yes. Obviously, if they're still injured, blah blah blah. Give me the Niners, whatever. But give me the Eagles. They're gonna make. They're going on a little run. They're gonna get healthy. Now here's the thing. Okay.
Detroit, Dallas, 2-3.
Detroit, Dallas.
This is.
Well,
thing is, I'm
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, Dallas. You're taking.
You're picking Dallas for me?
Yeah, because I know you're gonna pick Dallas for you.
Oh, unselect Dallas.
I can't. I can only select the other team.
Okay. You know what? Relationship. Right? Got a bunch of friends that love Detroit. I'm a fan as I am a Seahawks fan. I love to play against them because we always get the best of them. Dallas. This is okay. We played the Seahawks as a Seahawks fan. We played both teams this year. Dallas, great. We both great games. Definitely, we lost to Dallas, so they obviously gave us a worse. Our money today. That being said, Detroit's a good team. I love Aiden Hutchinson. He's a dog, but unfortunately, Jared Goff has to go up against the MVP in Dak
is not winning the fucking MVP, dude. Lamar Jackson's the MVP. If it goes to a quarterback, it shouldn't, but if it does go to a quarterback, it's going to Lamar. It's not going to Dak. I promise you that.
It should go to Dak. It should go to Dak.
Yeah, but it's not.
He did what I told him to. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, yards, fucking dog.
Okay, who's your pick? Dallas Lions.
2, rest, sleep in his bed, fucking jerk off, do nothing.
Yeah, you probably would love to see that. Now make a pick.
No. I'm sorry. The guy has 12 more touchdowns. He has, I don't know if he has less interceptions, but he played like 1 more game. So what are you going to say? Give me Dallas.
We all knew that was coming. We all knew that was coming.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. Don't select anyone yet. No, we didn't. Detroit is Detroit. People are going to think I'm a Dallas fan. I'm not a Dallas fan.
Yeah,
I do not like.
Everyone thinks that.
Okay. You know what?
Everyone thinks that. Sorry, but that's just the truth.
Dallas loses to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But unfortunately, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run into the Eagles. Hey.
So Dallas, Philly in your NFC Championship here.
Okay. No, I'm going to go back to the AFC.
All right, Chiefs, Ravens.
3 versus 1. The Chiefs are them.
The Chiefs
are a good team. The Chiefs have experience. The Ravens don't. The Ravens don't have this experience. They don't have the guys to be them. But the Ravens are a team. They're a team that has a lot of talent. they're struggling with is very similar to the place that the Kansas City Chiefs are struggling with, and that's the receiver. Unfortunately for Patrick Mahomes, he stay healthy recently in playoffs. It's worked out for him. But you have Roquan Smith staring you down in the face. The best linebacker in football. Staring you down. Along with Patrick Queen. One of the best linebackers in football.
Falling asleep.
Gabe.
Falling asleep.
The Baltimore Ravens by murder.
Oh, my God. Oh, and I'm awake and the NFC Championship. Don't make me fall asleep again.
Now, the storyline is great if I pick Dallas, right? The storyline is amazing if I pick Dallas. But the storyline is also good if I pick Philly. Because Philly has this guy named Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey is a dog. But this is probably Jason Kelsey's last year playing. I think he will retire. So I really want to pick the Eagles here. For Jason Kelsey to get another chance. Unfortunately for Jason Kelsey, he has a broken finger. His receivers are dead. And he's facing Dacky Wacky Prescott, the MVP. Boys.
Oh my God, stop this blasphemy. And then it's Dallas over Baltimore in the final, correct? Dallas wins the Super Bowl?
Oh, slow down!
No, you're taking too long.
Slow down! I'll be fast with it, okay? I'll be fast with it. No, you don't. Shut up. I'll be fast with it, okay? Baltimore Ravens, they're a great team. They deserve to be here. Dallas Cowboys, they're a great team deserve to be here. Now, Dak Prescott wins the MVP.
Is this another fucking caveat, or are you just gonna make?
It's a caveat. If Dak Prescott wins the MVP, give me Baltimore. If Lamar Jackson wins MVP, give me Dallas. But I think Dak Prescott deserves MVP, so give me Baltimore. It's gonna be like whoever basically. This is gonna be the battle of the MVPs, and then they're gonna prove, oh no, I should have been the MVP. Blah, 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 blah. But I think Dak Prescott deserves the MVP, so he should lose in the Super Bowl, and Lamar will eventually get this. And Odell Beckham just has a fucking way to find Super Bowl champions.
All right.
So
well,
maybe he'll be the Super Bowl MVP.
Maybe. It should go to Roquan Smith, really.
It will. It probably would. Well, it depends.
Roquan
They might get kicked out first round, like you said. No. Or second round, I mean. Fuck it.
They didn't get kicked out in second round of my bracket.
No.
They got kicked out.
I lied.
They went
I
to
was
the
thinking
Super
the
Bowl.
Cleveland Browns. That's
gonna wrap up our brackets here. We'll put both of the pictures on our Twitter account, and you guys can leave your responses on how you think we did. And if you don't agree, then that's too bad. Not your bracket. Anyways, let's jump right into this segment where we talk about every NFL team's what they should do this offseason. One thing, we make it brief.
Yeah, this should be brief. Why would it be long?
And we talk about one thing that team should do this offseason to improve their team. So let's start in the AFC East with the 2 seed in the playoffs, the Buffalo Bills. What do they do? Lucas, what do they do to improve their team this year?
The Buffalo Bills, to improve their team this year, trade Josh Allen. No,
What?
I'm joking. One thing they should do.
This might be a stretch, but I think they should.
You go first.
They should move on from Diggs, and not that he's not a great player, because he is. We all know what he's capable of, but he creates so much drama surrounding the team that they could get a return. I feel like they could get a massive haul for a guy like Diggs. Trade him to a low end team, like I don't know, like Christ, I don't know, like the Raiders or something, and get a haul.
Oh, fuck no. You want to see Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, and fucking... Oh, hell no. I don't want to see that.
No,
That's
but
going to be fucking awful. That's going to be fucking insane. That's going to be
maybe
overpowered. That's going to be like...
Maybe the Chargers, they do even a 1-for-1 swap of Keenan Allen. I don't know if the Chargers would agree with that, but like that, I feel like could happen.
No, what the fuck? No. I'm sorry. No one's agreeing to that because Keenan Allen has not stayed healthy and Stephon Diggs has.
But I'm just the point that I'm making is they move on. I'm not saying that I don't know what they do, but they move on from Diggs. They see what they could do to get shit for a package, and I think that's my.
Here's the thing.
On this, but
see, it wouldn't be dumb because obviously it worked. It kind of worked out for the Vikings. They got Justin Jefferson, but I don't know if that's the one move that would make them better. I think if we're talking better in the long term,
yeah.
If we're talking better long term, sure. Stephon Diggs might, but realistically, we don't know what's going on inside the room. Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen are good friends. If Stephon Diggs ends up leaving, what if Josh Allen says, okay, now I don't have fucking receivers because realistically, don't says and is like Aaron Rodgers and fucking says, get me receivers or I'm fucking out of here. But that being said, the one move I think they should make.
Brief.
That's it. Just I know James Cook is good, but he's not consistent enough to be that guy. I think they would benefit from getting a guy like Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Eckler. I would love to see Eckler in the Bills uniform. I think that would be great. I think even if they gave Leonard Fournette a bigger role, it would be better for them. But okay. I think that's what they should do because I don't think James Cook is as consistent as he needs to be for them to be the best they need to be.
Now the Dolphins, I think this is a pretty easy one for me. They get they do the absolute best and try and get the best return for Mostert.
Why they won't get shit for Mostert. He's too old.
Then fucking just make A-Chain the one. That's the thing here. They make A-Chain the one and they run it back. Maybe they get it, but maybe they look for a better tight end. Like those are possible options. But I think
they won't use them though. That's the problem.
That's what I mean. They will use A-Chain in a bigger role. So they give A-Chain a bigger role, and I think that's what they can do. What about you?
Okay, this is gonna seem extreme, but
don't say trade.
I think
they could try and get a return for
what
Waddle.
the fuck? No. This is what I say, okay? And there's a couple things I would do to make the Miami Dolphins better, but the main thing, do not pay Tua. I love Tua. He deserves to get paid. But if the Dolphins really want to continue this dynasty, they cannot pay Tua because if they pay Tua, they're not going to be able to pay Waddle or A-Chain. Do not pay Tua. If they can find a way to keep Tua on a low deal, perfect. But I think they're better off trading Tua or trading up in the draft. Maybe get Drake May, Penix even. But I do not think Tua is the guy for the Dolphins because just based purely off of salary cap. He stayed healthy all year. He proved everyone wrong. It was his contract year. He's a free agent. But if you pay Tua, that's going to create a lot of external problems and internal problems for that roster in the future. So the one thing is not to pay Tua. Either get a new quarterback. There's a lot of free agents you could get, or trade up in the draft and draft one.
All right, now the Jets. The Jets here.
Honestly, stay healthy.
Yeah, I think
that's all I'm gonna say. Just stay healthy.
Zach Wilson, get the absolute best return they can for Zach Wilson. Because he's not had a bad year. Like, everyone thinks like maybe.
Yes, he has. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
It's been a bad year.
He still has used the fact that he's young and still has a lot of potential to get the best return. And stay healthy.
I mean,
because he's a former 5th overall pick. And he's what, 23, 24?
like third
Yeah.
or second. But yeah, I don't know.
Get that return and and improve that O-line.
Yes, I'm gonna say either stay healthy or get Devontae Adams. That's the thing.
Okay.
You get Devontae Adams, you're fine.
Yeah.
You stay healthy, you're fine.
So the Patriots,
that's it.
the Patriots. This one is probably the one I want to emphasize the most. This is trade up to the first overall pick. Do everything you can to trade for that first overall pick from the. Well, it depends if the Bears are willing to give it up, and you draft Caleb Williams, and you got your future, and you start building around that guy, and you do what you can to sign people to entice, like draft a big guy and entice your free agents to come there. So trade whatever you need to get to that first over. If the Bears are willing to give it up, trade up.
What?
And draft Caleb.
No.
But
they're going to get Drake May.
At 3? Drake May is going to be taken at 3.
Yes. Why? The Bears are getting Marvin Harrison probably.
There's no way the Bears are picking Marvin Harrison with the first overall pick. They're not going to let Caleb slide. They're going to trade. They should trade down.
But
maybe they'll trade down to 2 with Washington. Maybe. But I doubt they will take him first.
They'll be getting a quarterback. I don't think trading up is because you have too much. You basically need to rebuild everything, right? You have too much shit going on to give up more assets. We saw it last year. Panthers trade up to get a quarterback, and look what happened. They get fucked. I don't think trading up for a quarterback is going to be at all this year going to happen.
So what's your pick for the Pats here?
I think the Pats, honestly,
start your rebuild.
They already did it. They already did it. I think
moved on from Belichick.
I was gonna say keep Belichick as the coach, just remove him from GMing because he doesn't know how to pick players. But they got rid of Belichick. Now I think the one thing they should do, Arthur Smith as OC, Vrabel as coach.
Oh, Ray who? Ray Lewis?
Vrabel as coach, Arthur Smith
Vrabel,
as OC.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Vrabel is probably going to go to the Pats. Former player.
I don't think he is, though.
Knows craft very well. I think Vrabel's going to be that coach of that team next year.
We'll see.
Anyways, Baltimore here. For Baltimore, it's, surround this team that's already great. Keep your vets on a low budget contracts. Keep OBJ. Keep
OBJ is not low budget.
Well, he's not high budget. He's not no fucking Devontae Adams.
Million. Well, obviously not Devontae Adams.
But
keep
your vets and surround your young ones with like
young ones.
Your young ones, like your rookies, like Flowers. And just stay healthy.
Honestly,
that goes for Mark.
Stay healthy,
you fucking asshole.
I think.
Fucking.
I think my thing. Ravens should all the Ravens need to do. I think is just establish more of a traditional running game.
Yeah,
that's it.
And Dobbins will be back.
There's a lot of fucking good running backs on the market. If Dobbins can't stay healthy, which he hasn't been, I really wish he can because he can be a good running back. But there's a lot of good running backs on the market. This has been your weakness, running the ball. I know it's been good because you have Lamar, but if Lamar goes down and you still have someone like Josh Jacobs, or you still have Eckler, or you still have Derrick Henry, you're going to be in a lot better situation. I think you get one of those guys on the market that's a traditional running back, and you become more traditional running back. It'll create less injuries, and it'll help that team.
A player like
Red
Eckler,
zone especially.
A player like Eckler would do amazing in a system like that. Why? Because when Lamar feels confident in throwing the ball. You have a catching back like Eckler, and Eckler can run the ball.
Same as Josh Jacobs. That's why.
Yeah. Like those catching back running backs that are, Eckler's a little bit older, so Jacobs would be the better option, but Jacobs obviously is going to be more expensive. But those are the type of players that the Ravens would love to have and be able to throw the ball to and run the ball with and do whatever they can with it. But the Bengals here, the Bengals is, I don't know. Thing is, the Jamar Chase extension.
I mean, you could say stay healthy.
Stay healthy, true. But the thing is,
That's a lot of
Chase
teams.
has been openly said he won't take a pay cut for T. Higgins to stay.
Yeah,
he said depends on how much. But the thing is, there's no way that they're going to be able to keep all of them on all fresh contracts. So maybe they trade Higgins, try to get a return. Maybe they trade Boyd, try to get a return. But I guess
you won't get nothing for Boyd.
I guess the one thing is avoid or extend Jamar Chase. That's the one thing they have to do is extend him and stay healthy.
Well, you can't really trade Higgins now because his contract's up, right?
Yeah, well, they should have, but they didn't. As soon as Joe Burrow went down, they should have traded him.
But okay, so here's what I think they should do. Honestly, O-line. Just work on the O-line. Draft an O-lineman. Because every year you're successful, Joe Burrow's good. Every year you've been struggling, Joe Burrow's been rough. So yeah,
so the Bengals, they just gotta stay healthy and okay. So the Browns.
I just say O-line.
The Browns. This one is.
I know what you're gonna say, but I know what you're gonna say, but
what I'm gonna say is, I don't know.
Really? I think I have an idea what you're gonna say, but I guess not.
What did you think I was gonna say? Keep Joe.
I thought you were gonna say try and no. I thought you were gonna say try and trade Deshaun Watson.
No, they won't be able to because of that contract, and I think he has a full no movement clause. But what they're gonna have to do is pray when Nick Chubb gets back. Pray to God that they can all stay healthy, and I guess boost up that receiving core. That's really all I can say is try and get better receiver depth. Like, I'm not saying go out and get a superstar, but if you can go out and sign a guy like T. Higgins.
Mark Cooper is a superstar.
Exactly. That's what I mean. They don't need a superstar. But if they go out and sign a depth guy like T. Higgins, like, I don't know, like anybody that's a depth receiver that they can go out and sign. Like Pickens, a great 2. I know Pickens is he's locked up, but I mean like a receiver to give them depth. I think that would be amazing for the Browns.
Okay,
boost up that receiver depth because they've got a great tight end in Njoku. They've got their superstar one in Amari Cooper. They've got their quarterback. Watson's not amazing, but he's a serviceable quarterback.
So you're saying try and get someone like OBJ. Or Jacoby Myers would be good.
Yeah. Boost up that receiver depth. Even, what's his face from the Colts? Even, what's his name? Not Michael Pittman.
Imagine they just go out. Imagine they just
get
Josh
them
Downs.
Yeah, Joshua Downs.
Imagine they just went out and got like Mike Evans.
That'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. But that's not happening.
Or even just steal Tyler Boyd because Tyler Boyd's a free agent too. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So
they just go out and get receiver depth.
That's what you think the Browns should do?
Yeah.
It's tricky. I think the Browns are a good team. They're built well. Honestly, I think if you could package Nick Chubb, try and get something for Nick Chubb. Because Jerome Ford has proved he's more than capable to be a running back one. Kareem Hunt is still there, and he's been doing good enough to be that 2 or 3. But I think Jerome Ford is good enough. Yes, he's not Nick Chubb, but I mean, you're what, the 4 seed with Jerome Ford and Joe Flacco? I'd say see what you can get, shop him around, see what you can get for Nick Chubb, because you're gonna have to pay him a shit ton. So yeah, I'd shop around, shop Nick Chubb around, see what you can get for him. You can, if you can get someone that's maybe a pick, maybe go get draft picks for him or what, but I don't know. But that's where I would go, is shop Nick Chubb around, see what you can get for him.
So for Pittsburgh Steelers, I've kind of got two things here,
This is interesting.
which is move on from Kenny Pickett. It's time. It's not happening. If it hasn't happened already, it's not going to. So we move on from Kenny Pickett, and you do everything in your power to sign a big superstar name, because that big superstar offensive player, whether that's anybody, Christ, like,
Yep.
make a move, do something big that shows that your
Yeah.
offense isn't complete doggy water, because like Deontay Johnson is not a serviceable, like, he's good, he's great, but he can't stay healthy enough to be a solid wide receiver one. You go out, you get a superstar, whether that's like a guy like Josh Jacobs.
Antonio Brown.
He is not coming back to the league.
No.
But
He's
they go out,
he's
sign a guy,
blackballed from the league, let's be honest.
like Derrick Henry.
What? I'm sorry. No.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm
Do
not
not
saying.
fucking sign a running back, dude. You have 2 that are good.
I'm not saying like it has to be a running back. I'm just saying of that caliber name, go out and get a big guy. Go out and get a superstar name that will move miles for this team.
Honestly, kind of agree with you.
For the offense.
Defense is good. You have
'Cause
Joey
that
Porter. You have
they got
that
nothing
defense
to
is
do
fine.
to that defense.
But
they got to do
one
something
thing
about
that I think
that offense.
they should do is that O-line.
Yes, absolutely.
Because when the Steelers are winning, their running game is great. Najee Harris is a great running back on his own, and then you add Jalen Warren to that, and I think with a good O-line, they're both capable of being 1,000-yard receivers. 1,000-yard runners. So, yes, you can try and make a play for receivers like Mike Evans or Tyler Boyd or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or even Calvin Ridley. I know he's a free agent too. That might be a good fit. But
because imagine
you could
have
also
Deontay
try and go out and get someone like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you get Russell Wilson throwing to Deontay Johnson, Freiermuth, and
Pickens.
Deontay and Pickens. That's, you know what that sounds a lot like?
Dude, that's
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that reminds me of those freaking Legion of Boom defense.
Doug Baldwin.
And that
sounds a lot like it.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like Jimmy Graham, Doug Baldwin, and Tyler Lockett. But hard to lock it. So I don't know if they're gonna have the cap space, but that might be a move for them. I think that it might be in the interest for both of them, because I don't know. I don't think Kenny Pickett is the guy.
No, I don't either.
They weren't really winning games with him. Obviously, they did the right thing in firing Matt Canada. But yeah, maybe get Calvin Ridley, Mike Pittman, T. Higgins. There's a lot of good wide receiver free agents. There's a lot of good quarterback free agents right now. Or quarterbacks on the market, I guess. Yeah. You could be doing. Defense, don't touch it. There's no real reason to. Offense, O-line could be better for the runners, and quarterback could be better.
So this Houston Texans team, which is the next team, team, they have their franchise cornerstone. They've got CJ Stroud. They've got young receivers. They've got Tank Dell. I know Nico Collins is a little bit older, but he's not, he's a good vet. And then you've got that receiving core is a lot better than people think. It's not like it doesn't have any superstars, but it's got depth. And if they can go out and get a guy And even those they've got two serviceable running backs. They go out and they improve that. They just need to go out and improve that defense. And I think
No.
that's what they got to do.
I think the defense is the problem. I think they're perfectly fine where they are, right? But if you're going to improve one thing on that team, the amount of that are running backs right now, you can get because
Continue.
Okay, so Devin Singletary is a free agent, right? So you're not going to have him. You cannot rely on Dameon Pierce. I'm sorry, but you can't. The amount of good running backs you could go out and get that are serviceable starting RB1s. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, Saquon Barkley, Eckler, Gus Edwards, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, even I'd rather over Dameon Pierce, DeAndre Swift, and Deonta Foreman. All would transition your offense into a way better one, I think.
So go out and sign a running
Houston
back.
is a very desirable place for free agents. They have so much cap space, and it's a very desirable place. There's no income tax. You can make as much money as you want. Why wouldn't you go there if you're a Derrick Henry? Why wouldn't you want to go there if you're a young Josh Jacobs, no income tax on a young team? I could see them making a very good play for running backs, especially the young ones. I don't know if it's going to be Tony Pollard. I don't know if it's going to be Josh Jacobs. I don't know if it's going to be even Saquon, because Saquon's, I think, 27. But any one of those could work because they have more than enough cap space and they have more than enough everywhere else on their team.
So for the next team, which is the Indianapolis Colts, what do they do? I gotta think now. This one, I didn't really think about this one.
I think they have their franchise quarterback in Anthony Richardson.
Yes,
so you don't address that.
No, they don't need to address the running
wide
back.
receiver. I think they're good. Yes, Jonathan Taylor. They re-signed him. They re-upped. They're good.
I think they go out and
they're good. Josh Downs, Pittman. I think it's just defense, really. I mean, cornerbacks, and honestly, their O-line isn't bad. They have Quentin Nelson and stuff. I think O-line is fine. I just think maybe a tight end. I don't know who the tight end
was. Mo Alley Cox, I think, this season.
Well, yeah, I don't know who the tight end free agents are. I think Hunter Henry maybe one, and I know Gesicki and Tunyon are one. That might be a good fit. Gerald Everett I think is. So maybe go out and get a tight end, but realistically, address the defense, address the cornerbacks, and yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna agree with you there. On the Jacksonville Jaguars side, now this is a tough one because they expected everything and they choked big time. So I think they still stick with Trevor Lawrence. They still stick with Travis Etienne. Those guys are there to stay. Maybe they shake up that receiving core a little bit.
You have to re-sign Ridley, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the move. Re-sign Ridley.
You have to re-sign Ridley re-sign Ridley and improve O-line, and maybe go for someone like a deep threat. Maybe, unless you don't sign Ridley and you can get Mike Evans, then you're good.
Yep.
But I'd re-sign Ridley and maybe go for someone like Tyler Boyd or someone on the lower end.
T. Higgins would fit that system very well.
He's going to want too much money.
Yeah.
But I think...
Which they can't.
If they can afford him, you for sure go for T. Higgins and Calvin Ridley if you can get them both. But realistically, I don't think they can. So yeah, I just re-signed Ridley. Maybe fire the coach. There's a lot of good coaches on the market right now. But I don't think it's panic mode for them. I think just re-upping them, honestly.
The Titans, now this one I want to talk about. This is they're
in full rebuild mode.
Yeah, they are. This is a full restart. They're gonna next few years. They're gonna take the time to tank. This is a poverty franchise. coach is gone. I think the
Yeah.
first move they make, they hire, they don't have to hire a big name coach, and they tank a few years, pick up a few draft
Staley.
picks. Staley.
Honestly, Titans should go for Frank Reich.
It's possible.
I think
They
Frank
just
Reich
full
is
restart.
not given enough time. And, I mean, it's not like you need a good coach. You don't have
I think
guys that are...
they spend the next 3 years and they tank and they evaluate Will Levis. And they
3 years?
2 to 3, yeah. I think that's what it's going to take for them to really be back to championship caliber. They fully reevaluate, spend the next 3 years, decide whether Will Levis is the guy or not, and move on.
Oh, no. I say, if you can, jump on a quarterback as soon as you can. Trade everything for Kirk Cousins, trade everything for anyone, because, this is... you can't stick with Will Levis, in my opinion.
And it's almost same talk for the next team, which is the Denver Broncos. I think it's, once again, with Russ being gone, it's full rebuild mode now. I don't think they're ready. They're not contending. They are not a contending team without Russell Wilson. Jared Stidham, or whatever the fuck his name is.
It's not Jared Stidham. They'll draft someone probably.
They just
I don't know what they do, because they need to do a lot, right? I
think
really don't know. I mean, quarterback, because you can't win in the league without a good quarterback. So address quarterback. That's literally the only thing you gotta do. Because you can't win without a good quarterback. So I'd say quarterback. I mean, defense did not perform good this year either. But, I mean, quarterback is more of a pressing issue right now, with Jared Stidham being your guy and Russ being cut. So,
yep, I think
quarterback.
Then, Kansas City Chiefs. It's pretty simple. Improve that fucking receiving core. Give someone besides Travis Kelce for Pat Mahomes to throw to. Improve the receiving core. That's it.
Yeah, honestly, with the amount of good wide receivers that are on the market right now, could you imagine Mike Evans on the Chiefs?
It'd be crazy. They've
Fucking
got
ridiculous.
money too, but
Do they have enough?
Maybe for a guy like T. Higgins, maybe.
Not for Mike Evans.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Evans is gonna expect $23 million, but you could go out, maybe get OBJ, maybe go out and try and get someone like Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown would be a probably good fit. And sneak Calvin Ridley, that would be amazing.
The Chargers.
There's a lot of good receivers.
The Chargers I think the Chargers is you've got I think the quarterback, Justin Herbert's the guy. Improve the weapons around him. Everything.
Really?
Move Eckler, move Keenan Allen, move Joshua, or maybe Joshua Palmer's there to stay because he's a bit younger. Move Mike Williams, move these guys, and then get younger. Get younger. That's all it is.
They're an older team, but I think it depends what route they're trying to go to. Realistically, the simple thing is get Bill Belichick.
That's another thing too. I was actually going to say go get Bill Belichick or Jim Harbaugh.
That's the simple thing.
Those are the two guys
they won't get. They won't get Harbaugh, I don't think. But
they were talking.
Another thing. Okay, so I have a couple things. Okay, you get a coach, either Harbaugh or Belichick, and in the draft, you know who they should get?
What, trade up?
No, they should go get from Michigan Blake Corum. Draft him. Eckler's older. He had a down year. We all know it. He couldn't stay healthy. He couldn't do what he usually does, right? But Blake Corum, I think, I think he could be really good in the Chargers system. And especially if you're getting Harbaugh, I think you draft Corum just to be that guy. Because we all know, like, the Chargers love to run the ball. Their receiving core is fine. if it's healthy, it's great. It's one of the best in the leagues, right? But running game, you need to have a good running game. And their offense struggled this year. All year. And that was a big part because Eckler was underperforming. I think you draft Blake Corum, who's Michigan's guy. You try and bring in Harbaugh to bring in that Michigan connection. Basically, you get, I think, is a priority because you're not going to want to pay Eckler. And I love Eckler, but it's just he's gone. He's probably going to go to like the Chiefs and fucking ring chase. I don't blame him. But I think drafting Blake Corum and getting a coach like either Bill Belichick or Harbaugh is their number one priority.
Okay, so the Raiders here. This one's pretty simple. Go get Russell Wilson. That's it, and do your absolute best to keep Jacobs, which is not going to happen. But
keep Jacobs or get Barkley.
Yeah, and now the Cowboys jump into the NFC. Cowboys here.
Resign. No, don't resign Pollard. Get Derrick Henry or Eckler or someone like that. Get a running back.
Replace Pollard.
That's it.
Yeah. Giants rebuild. Buy out.
Resign Barkley.
Resign Barkley and buy out Daniel Jones. That's it. The Eagles here. Get younger.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy and get
draft a center because Jason Kelsey's
that's what I mean.
Doesn't have much left.
Yeah, get younger on the defensive and offensive O-lines. The Commanders
turn the ball over less.
Yeah,
Commanders?
Draft Drake May. That's it.
Literally Drake May, yeah.
Draft Drake May and go out and try and get
I don't want Drake May's career to be fucking ruined in the Commanders organization, dude.
But it's gonna happen. It's sad. Chicago Bears trade Justin Fields. That is it.
No, keep Justin Fields. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and then
trade down and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. Trade down and trade down with the Patriots and sign.
And if you can trade down, draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and then
use whatever you can with the things that you're getting for trading down, and because they're not just going to trade 1 for 3, right? They're going to get things out of it. They're going to get things out of the Patriots and use.
What you could do is trade.
Like Ramondre
trade. Wait, who has the pick again? The Patriots, right?
The Patriots. Patriots have the 3rd pick.
To the Patriots,
I think.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Commanders trade down just one spot. Give them the 8th pick and the 1st pick, both of them. Get Warren along with DJ Moore.
Crazy.
Marvin Harrison.
That'd be nuts.
If you can get Terry McLaurin,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
It doesn't matter. And DJ Moore, you're set.
That's crazy.
You're set.
And Caleb. And they have Justin Fields. So it's like.
No, yeah. Justin Fields, or if you want to take Drake May and just have Terry McLaurin and DJ Moore, that works too.
Yeah. And then the Lions. Yeah. The Lions here, I think it's.
Get receivers. Honestly, I think that's it.
Get Amon-Ra's
add help for Amon-Ra and Laporta.
Yeah, and maybe bolster up that defense because they have a great O-line. So,
O-line's bless.
Yeah. So the Packers.
Packers should do.
Give someone love to throw through to, please. Please give him
very young receiving core.
Yeah, get like Jaden Reed's he's great, but he's not amazing. Christian Watson's meh. He's meh. Maybe a good 2.
You were on that train.
Fuck.
Watson hype train.
Give me a good wide receiver 1. The Vikings. I
didn't even say shit for the Packers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My bad. You're not allowed to.
Anyways,
what were you
Packers. I'd say for the Packers, just Jones, find someone else, and maybe try and sign someone like Hollywood Brown. That's
I can agree with that.
defense you need to fix. That defense. Give Jair some help on defense. That D line is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, which we'll have Bakhtiari back next year. So, so the next one, the Vikings. This is an interesting one because Kirk coming back.
That's what you're about to say.
They've got.
You've been saying do this all year. If you don't say it now, I don't know what.
Trade Kirk Cousins. That's the move.
Yeah.
That's the move. Trade young. Get a young quarterback. A quarterback that Justin Jefferson, that's going to just throw to Jefferson the whole fucking time. They've got a great.
The one thing you need to do,
and maybe improve a running back. Get a better running back.
Please, Henry. Please.
Yeah, Alexander Madison.
Henry won't go to the Vikings, but just go get someone. Go get someone.
Yeah,
like
even if they go and get a guy like Devin
Singletary. I can't watch another year of Alexander Madison running for 2.0 yards a carry. I can't.
The Falcons. So obviously improve the quarterback. That Falcons
give the ball to Bijan Robinson.
Yeah,
that's
which
it.
they fired Arthur Smith. Maybe they go out and they get a guy like whoever. If they can go out and get Belichick, that'd be huge. That'd be huge for Atlanta.
Won't get Belichick, I don't think.
They could try,
but it'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy. Be nuts. Give them. Belichick.
I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta comes out and just randomly gets Harbaugh.
Yeah, that could be just something.
Out of nowhere.
They go.
I'm not gonna lie. It would just be so random. It would work.
And either trade Jonnu Smith or Kyle Pitts. They both had pretty good years, so
they don't have any value though. Like maybe Kyle Pitts has value,
but he's got potential still. And trade maybe get a
he's good. He's getting separation. Get a quarterback. Literally get Russell Wilson and you're good.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, Drake May, any of those people. Carolina.
Yeah, if you can trade up. I don't think they can.
Carolina. Pray to God. Pray. Yeah. I think that's pray that Bryce Young is better next year. Pray.
No, just the O line, honestly. Get a better O line.
And improve that defense if they can. The Saints. Yeah. So the Saints is interesting because they're paying Derek Carr a lot of money to play like dog shit. So
he's not playing like dog shit though. This is what I don't understand. How you can say he's playing like dog shit, but they're performing well, and he is too. I think he was pretty injured this year, but he was pretty injured and still had 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. That's a good ratio.
I think
that's a good quarterback.
They run it back with Derek Carr, and they give Kamara more of the ball, and they try and get. I think I'm going to say the same thing here that I said for the Browns, is go and get receiver depth. Go and get someone that can stay healthy on their besides Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave. Get Michael Thomas off the books and go and get someone who can younger and healthier. Yes, and maybe
I think
him walk. They should maybe sign with another team, give him a fresh start, maybe an opportunity to stay healthier.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just think keep Derek Carr because he's not performing poorly.
Yeah, run it back. I mean,
run the offense through Kamara more. Give him more traditional runs. Don't give him as much screens. Give him more traditional runs because I think he can excel still in that field. Really it. I mean, maybe if you can get someone like T. Higgins, I don't think they have the space for it, but if they can, you fire that and you do that. But yeah. Buccaneers.
The Bucks. So they obviously
desperately re-sign Mike Evans.
Yeah, do their absolute best to re-sign Mike Evans.
That's literally what you have to do. You're in playoffs. You can stay there, but you need Mike Evans.
The Cardinals
Do everything you can.
The Cardinals is do everything you can to build around Kyler. Keep him healthy and build around
Really?
him.
You don't think to give up Kyler?
No. He's on too big of a contract. What are you thinking for Arizona?
Receivers.
Yeah.
Receivers.
Receivers.
Yeah.
The Rams for me, is try and get a young quarterback that is maybe draft. I know they have late pick, but if they draft a quarterback and allow someone for the
well, they
next few
drafted
years-
Stetson Bennett, and he's not even playing football anymore. It's the dumb part. Like they literally drafted him, and he's been away from the team on personal matter for the entire year.
I think they draft somebody
Hold on.
and they let him build under Stafford for the next few years, and then Stafford retires and this guy takes over, kind of like a Jordan Love,
Jordan Love
situation. Yeah, draft someone for the next.
Yeah,
I think that's the move. You got your young receiver in Puka. You got Cooper Kupp still in his prime.
I think go defense in the draft, just because Aaron Donald's probably going to retire after this season or in a couple of years. And it's not like you have Jalen Ramsey, so yeah, go defense.
49ers, and this is I don't know, almost run it back, literally. Maybe
try and keep everyone under contract while you still have Brock Purdy under a rookie contract.
Yeah, which they're gonna have to pay him.
That's basically it.
They're gonna have to pay him. So pay Brock Purdy. That's really it. Now the Seahawks
will be paid, but my team last. Okay, realistically,
draft.
Not even our draft is good, right? Like we're always good at drafting. Every year we come out with a fucking stud. At least one.
The receiving core is set.
We're set really everywhere. I just think, okay, if there's one thing I would do, if there's two things I would do. First thing, try and get Vrabel, because I think Vrabel under our system with our weapons would be good. Two, maybe try and draft Penix. I would love to get Penix. He brings Seattle quarterback back here. He played for Washington. Geno and him are really close, I hear. Oh yeah, just draft Penix. Yeah. Draft Penix, since he didn't have a great finals for college football. He's probably fallen to where we could get him.
He's honestly, Penix is playing in Washington, the state of Washington, for the Washington Huskies. So I think it'd be cool to
I said,
Penix, have a little bit of quarterback. Bring him home. Yeah, my thing is quarterback insurance, which is, I'm not saying get rid of Geno, but have quarterback insurance.
You can't get rid of Geno.
Have the insurance.
Geno wasn't very consistent, and he wasn't very healthy. If he stayed healthy this whole year, we'd probably be in playoffs. But luckily, we missed playoffs. Now we have a little bit better draft pick. We can go maybe get Penix. But yeah, get literally the two things I as a fan would like to see is get Vrabel and draft Penix. That's it.
Yep.
Because I feel like everywhere else we're good. Also, re-sign Bobby Wagner, please. Please.
Yeah,
please.
That's the goal there.
He's led the league in tackles. And Bobby Wagner, you're actually stupid if you don't re-sign, because you were good last year. We both know it. And you're just so much better on Seattle.
All right. Yeah. So, that's going to wrap up our each team's pick to do better this year. And unfortunately, we ran out of time to do our head coach tier list. We'll just have to bump it to next week. We'll do it first on the segment next week. How's that sound? I think that's...
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Right. So I think that's going to wrap everything up for our that's going to wrap up this episode of the 2-Minute Warning. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, we're on all major platforms, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on Google Podcasts. We also have a YouTube channel that we upload rarely. We are pretty active on the Twitter, though, so if you guys want to check out the Twitter, it's 2 as in the number 2, and then minute, warning, and then the number 8. So, yeah, I tried every username in the book, and that's the one that was available. So yeah. So if you guys want to check out our tournament, once again, 2-minute warning 8. And yeah, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Later.
Peace.